why do we need process mapping? So process mapping is usually used to define processes, especially when it involves many people and many steps in the process. In your case, we're working on documentation, but you could use it for anything. As a UX designer, you usually, you look at the flow, you analyze the process, and you want to improve operational efficiencies. You want to look at the macro level and the micro level. So the macro level includes like all the key stakeholders and users, like whoever is involved in the process. And then in the micro level, you look at the touch points, the interactions, and the steps that you have to take. So the goal is to have a system-wide roadmap. Every product service should have a process map to ensure that everyone is on the same page at the same time. So this way there are no miscommunications. It helps with self-service. The process is defined. Everyone knows what to do at every single step of the way. And when do you create process mapping? When you have big projects that involve a lot of people. You could use it for designing features and to define who's involved and who's doing what. You can use it to design a product. You can use it for any process that involves teams working together. And this helps also eliminate silos. Everyone communicates, everyone knows what to do and when. So you can use these are some examples. You can transform into digital models if you're going from paper to digital, or you're adding new services. You want to improve customer satisfactions, or analyze and manage the workflows of merging companies, and if you want to come up with metrics and KPIs. The way the process map that I use have swimming lanes. There are different process maps. You could do flows like this, and I like to use this way, which has swimming lanes. To do that, all you need is a canvas. You need a canvas, and then you have to write down all the key players, like who is going to be, this one was the areas that are involved. In this case, this is for a shipping company. It's an example. So the steps that are involved, it involves shipping, sales, invoicing, assembly, and then you have to list the people involved. Sorry, I mixed it up. Sorry. Yeah. So those are people. Sorry, you have people in customer service, you have people in sales, you have people in assembly, invoicing, and shipping. And then you have steps that you have to take. So on the other side of the map, you write the steps. A step could be a salesperson ordering inventory. And another step could be packaging, which is not here. It could be packaging. Another step could be the shipping. So there are many steps involved in a process where a company manages their inventory, for example. So if you manage inventories and you want to map out the whole process, and you want to build a product to manage that inventory, so you're writing down who is involved, what are the steps, and then you create a process. Once you have all the information and each person writes their part of the role, then we eliminate the duplicates, and we connect the steps, and we end up with a flow. We end up with a flow, and that's the flow that's defined for your process. And the lanes are the steps for each person or discipline or whatever you want to call it. And then the columns are for the steps you take in the process. And we can use colors to